Okay, do you want to know one of the main reasons why most pressure washing businesses fail? It's not the equipment and it's not the experience. They fail because they don't understand the hidden costs that are draining their profits. And if you're not paying attention to these numbers, you're probably working harder, but you're staying broke and you're living job to job. And in this video, I am going to break down the costs that are keeping you from running a smart, successful business. These are the same expenses that, if ignored, are going to destroy your business and leave you struggling to survive. So if you're serious about making money and growing your business, you need to pay attention because not knowing this could cost you everything. Okay, so for the examples we're going to use in this video, we're basing it on a company that works 240 days a year. They average about 2 jobs per day, and they average about $450 per job. Okay, the focus here is on miscellaneous expenses or your overhead, right? These are the ongoing costs required to run your business that aren't directly tied to any specific job. This includes things like gas and bleach, insurance, tools, maintenance, and obviously marketing, right? And while these expenses, they might not be obvious with each and every job, they are essential to keeping your business running smoothly, and they got to be factored in into every single quote that you give. So here's how the overhead is typically spread across every single job. And if you are not keeping up with all of this and it seems overwhelming, I understand it 100% because I was there right with you, which is why we built Quote IQ with everything that you need in one place to track and monitor all the things that we're going to be talking about today. Okay. So let's look at some of the main things that make up your overhead. And there are going to be different things for different people. You might have more, you might have less. So again, this is just for example purposes, but the important thing is keeping up with them and also understanding the importance of them. So let's get started with insurance. And it's a pretty obvious one. We all know that we have to have insurance, right? It's a necessity. And a lot of us have liability. We've got equipment insurance, we've got workers' comp. And if your insurance costs $1,200 annually and you expect to complete about 480 jobs in a year, that is only $2.50 per job. Another thing that we use at every single job is fuel, right? Fuel for transportation to and from the job, fuel while we're running the equipment. And this is a real expense. This is a key expense. And say you spend $300 a month on fuel and complete 40 jobs a month, that's going to be $7.50 per job. The next is something that is absolutely critical and one of my favorite things, and that is marketing, right? The advertising, the website hosting, social media campaigns, all your ad spend, flyers, postcards, bandit signs, all the things that we do to bring in customers, right? And let's just say you're spending $500 on marketing every single month and that brings in 40 jobs. That's about $12.50 per job. And again, a lot of these things we don't think about as being an overhead or a cost associated with a job, like administrative costs or office stuff, right? Like your internet bill, your phone bill, paper, printers, all that stuff. And say you spend $100 per month on administrative costs, that's $2.50 per job when spread over 40 jobs that you have to account for. And of course, we've got maintenance, right? And maintenance on our equipment because we got to keep the equipment up and running in good working condition so we can continue to work. And if maintenance costs, say, $500 a year and you complete 480 jobs a year, that's about $1.04 per job. Okay. Business licenses, permits, depending on where you operate, where you live, you might need licenses or permits, right? And let's just say your business license costs $500 per year. If you complete 480 jobs, again, that's just over $1 per job. Okay, another thing that you have to account for on every single job when you're giving quotes is the software that you use to run your business. And most businesses use a CRM, right? They use it to manage customers, send estimates, invoices, track jobs, schedule jobs, right? And let's just say your CRM, hopefully it's Quote IQ, costs about $150 per month. And say you complete 40 jobs per month, that is going to be about $3.75 that you need to count on for each individual job, right? Pass it along to the customer. Now, if we take all of these costs, right? $375 for the CRM, $250 for your insurance, $750 for fuel, $1250 for our marketing, $2.50 for the office supplies. And then we got equipment and maintenance and business licenses, and that's $2.08 combined. And then you're going to see your overhead. All of that adds up to about $30 per job that you have to take into account when you're providing your estimates. If you're not, then you're pissing money away. And this is why it's crucial to track these expenses, because if you're not accounting for them, then you're working harder, but not making the money that you should be or think you are, right? And if you're averaging about $450 per job, that overhead needs to be considered to ensure that your pricing covers both your direct costs and the ongoing costs of running your business, right? So understanding your overhead means that you can price intelligently, you can avoid undercharging, and it's going to keep your business profitable And you guys have heard me say it before. We are in this business to make a profit. It is not a charity. And understanding your numbers is critical, so you know that you're actually making money and not losing money. And that is the difference between just scraping by and actually growing your business to where you want to get it. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and have a great day.